Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we will look into the traps involved when you play the move d4. Now all the traps will be from white's perspective. Now you can go and you can see I have already made a video on traps involved when white plays e4. I have made 3 videos. You can go, there is 15 traps available, so you can go and have a look. I'll give those link in the description. Now without further ado, let's get it started. These traps arise from Queen's Gambit. So it starts with d4, d5, c4 offering the pawn, and once pawn takes, we are simply not taking this pawn immediately like this check. We are not picking up this, rather we simply develop this pawn with the idea that we are attacking this pawn now. Now he will try to hold on. Now with the pawn move, now I can't take it, but I can attack the pawn base, so I can push it. Now idea is, now he can't push it because pawn takes pawn, this pawn can't take because rook is hanging, so he will try to support this with this pawn, and now pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, and now queen coming here. You just see now this rook is undefended and nobody can save this rook. At max he can give a piece, then check, and now save. Now rook at least saved, but we can simply winning a piece and winning the game. This one arises from Blackmar-Diemer Gambit, and I have already made a video on Blackmar-Diemer Gambit. I will be providing the link in the description. If you want, you can go and you can do visit and you can have a look on that video. Now let's see this trap. It starts with d4, d5, offering him the e pawn, e4, d takes e4. Now we will simply develop our knight with attack to this pawn. Knight will come. To support this, we will offer another pawn, pawn takes pawn. We are not going to take with the knight, rather we will going to take with queen, with the idea that we are provoking to queen take this pawn, queen takes pawn. Now we will develop our bishop with the tempo to the queen. Queen doesn't want to go back, queen will come here, and now see he's attacking to this pawn. Now we have a great move like castle. Now we can see by long castling we have an open file for the rook. This is deadly. At the same time we are protecting this pawn. But on the other hand, black is saying that okay, these two pieces are in the same diagonal, so I can win the rook at least. But I am not afraid. He can win by queen. But here it comes. Now I am offering my queen, but at the same time he might be thinking, okay, I will take his queen, but if we go for a check, hardly he can win my rook. That's fine, but that's not the case. I can simply go here, and that is a mate because this file is fully covered. King can't escape and winning the game. This is called Dutch defense trap. So it arises from Dutch defense as the name suggests. So it starts with d4. So typical Dutch defense move, that is f5. Now bishop g5 and h6. Now we are provoking the trap. We are going here so that this push happens and this bishop can get trapped. We are simply provoking that. Now push, bishop goes back, push. Now you just see from black, this diagonal is too weak. Like if we can somehow make through this diagonal, this will be checkmate. So with the same idea, we'll push this. Now if he takes, we're going for a mate here. So of course he will push this with the idea now I can take it because this rook is protecting. No problem. We will go bishop here with the idea now going for a checkmate if you want to take it. Now rook will come to save this mate so that I can't go here, but I have the queen sacrifice. Now queen with the check. Now he has to take one check. Bishop comes here with the check and winning the game. This is called Monticelli trap, and it arrives from Bogo Indian defense. Now starts with d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, normal developing move. Bishop b4 with a check. Bishop comes to block the check. Bishop takes d2, queen takes d2, b6 with the idea of yanketing bishop, g3 with the similar idea, bishop b7, bishop g2, castling, and knight c3. Now black is hoping for like maybe centralizing the knight, and maybe if knight takes knight, bishop takes knight, and maybe bringing this f pawn, that will be great. Or he doesn't want to block his bishop, so knight e4 centralizing the knight, and now queen goes here, and now attacking this knight twice with this knight as well, with the queen as well. Now he has to act. Now knight takes knight. Now we are not going to take it immediately. What we are going to do, we are simply developing our knight. Now you just see the tactics here. We are simply attacking this checkmate. Now he has to act here. He has to take. At the same time, I'm attacking this bishop and this rook is going to fall. He simply can't save it. Now if he goes for queen takes knight, bishop takes bishop, and now this rook will fall, and wherever this knight goes, this knight also doesn't have any square to go. So maybe if something like that, now this rook will fall once rook takes bishop, and then maybe b takes c3 and simply winning the game. This arises from London system opening. So typical London system move: d4, d5, bishop f4, knight f6, knight f3, knight c6, e3, e6, bishop d3, bishop d7, c3, bishop e7, knight bd2, short castle, queen c2, h6, h4, bishop d6, and with the idea now placing the knight here with the idea that we can go for this kind of check and we can sack this knight. So going for that, now h takes g5, which is blunder, and h takes g5, and getting this open file. Now you can see where this knight can go. This knight doesn't have any good square to go, so he can go maybe knight g4. This is fine, but here coming the mating sequence. Here check, you just see going here. Now again discover check, nobody can save it, with the idea that now going for the check and mate. Now once it takes, queen goes here and mate. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you learned all those 5 tricks I have showed in last few minutes. So you can practice them, you can learn them, you can master them, and by implementing them you can win some real game. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you. Stay tuned for more chess.